Howdy and welcome back to another episode. Still in the work gear. Just left work, smashed out the outside today, and I am going to go fishing in the Cleveland Bay area. So we'll go drop some pots in. I also need to get some bait fish for my barra at home. So I'll get some of them and I'll show you a bit of a feeding as well. But I'll see you when we get on the water, eh? Let's have a good time. Alrighty, we have made it over to the destination creek. Going to drop some crab pots in as usual, and then go get some bait and stuff for me barra. But it is big tide, so it's going to be a little bit different than last week. We'll tie everything up. While I'm here, I don't know if I showed you this last week. Get yourselves one of these. Crab spreader. Definitely worth their weight in gold. You just put one notch in there, one notch in the top ring, pull apart, and it is so much simple. But same as the last video, we'll get all four set up. This week all I've got for bait is mullet, big mullet, so I'm going to halve them. I'll grab them out in a minute, and I'll probably put 2 pieces in each boat, in each pot. So I've got 4 whole big mullets. Been defrosting in the bait tank. Should be ready to go. Lovely. Sit them there for a second, and we will give them a nice cut in half, get all the juices and whatnot flowing. Go one in this pot, I think. Straight up. That's what I like to do. Straight where the fin is, straight there, straight above it. Nice cut straight through it, snap it in half. Goes a lot easier in the bait bag, and it lets it spread out a lot quicker too, I find. So the crabbies can find it. Lock him down, and same thing. I'll set all 4 up and I'll show you when I'm throwing them in, eh? Hope you are enjoying me videos. Alrighty, there you have it, all 4 pots set up. I'll get this electric up. Gonna put one straight there at this little gutter. It's called Muddy Gutter. If you know the creek, you know where it is, but I'll show you how I tie them up and whatnot so they don't float away in the tide. When people think the crab pots have been stolen, most of the time it's just the tide. So I'll get them in the water and I'll show you how I do it. Now, it's also a full moon on Monday, so I like to stay close to the mouths on full moons. New moons and stuff, I put them up the little tributaries and little gutters and whatnot, but this is right at the mouth of the creek, nice big gutter, so I'll put it right in the middle there, and I'll tie it off to that tree to the left with any luck. I'll might grab onto this tree. It's not too deep in here, which is fantabulous. Oh, that sounded gay. As soon as I said it, that sounded gay. All right, make sure we can get this tree. He's done a bit of skippering. He's done a bit of skippering before, the big fella. Now, all you need to do, wrap it around that side of the rope, and then again on the other side of the rope, and that will not go anywhere. All right? Now, what I'm gonna have to do is reverse back because the tide's messing me about, and then I'll drop the pot off the front. All right, now that is not going to go anywhere. You want to throw it right at the mouth of that, and Bob's your uncle. Off to pot number 2. Don't need to mark that, I know where that one is. I'll see you in a few hours after I go for a flick, bud. We'll go up a bit and throw the rest in. See how we go for the day. Let's get it, my dudes. Now the plan today is to hang around until I got enough water to move all these pots out on the flats, but while we're here we might as well have them in the water. So I'm just looking for things like this that I can tie them off to, because the tide's going to drop, so it ain't going to go underwater. So you got to think about that, whether the tide's coming in or out, whether you're tying them onto the right thing. But this should be fine because the tide's dropping. So I'll chuck him on here. I don't think they're going to float away in today's tide, but you're better safe than sorry with good quality pots like this, for sure. You don't want them floating away. So we'll get this fella in the water. I'll tie this off. Tie this off to a decent sturdy bit. I don't think that's going to go anywhere if I wrap it around a couple. Like I said, just one side of the rope, the other side of the rope. I'll drive off a little bit. You don't need to rush these things. Think about where you're placing them and whatnot. Got that blue rope in the water. See what I mean? Rushing things. And that's going to give me the perfect position. Look at that. Lovely. Off to the next. And hopefully some crabbies come out from their dwellings. Yeah, you'll be sturdy enough, bud. Around you, around the other side. Perfect. Reverse him back. Actually, forwards will probably be better. Alright. Lovely. In the water. Rigor mortar. Throw this donkey off. Oh no. And we are crabbing. 4 pots in the water. Pots are in the water at 10:56. 10:57. I'll give them a few hours and we'll give them a check. Alright, alright, alright. While I wait for them crab pots to soak, I might get some fishies for my barras because the water is just too dirty. I'm not even going to bother flicking today. Like, it is just putrid brown colour. So we'll have a flick for we'll have a cast net for some liveys for my barra at home, and I'll even get some extras to freeze up for them. Saves me buying them. Got to save your money when you can nowadays, eh? But yeah, I'll have a cast net up this little creek here and we'll see how we go. I did have a throw earlier, but no avail. Too much water, but it's drained out nicely now. We'll see if we can get some moulays or some herring for the boys at home. Oh yeah, oh yeah. One cast of the net. Lovely. The barra will love me. Alright, I'm gonna head off. The water's too dirty, so I'll sort these out in a bag. I bought some clip seal bags to sort them out, but I think I'll go run them pots now and I might head. It's just, yeah, like look at the water, it's just filthy dirty. So we'll see how we went on the pots. It's only been 2 hours, so let's have a look. Just want to check and move him out a bit because he will go high and dry. Oh, we got 2 littles. That's all right. Well, I'm gonna have to hoik it out as far as it goes, and that's it. That should be enough though. It ain't gonna drop much more than this. Hopefully they come overnight. Thought I'd have a check after 2 hours and have a look. There's 2 at least, maybe 3. We'll gonna have to untie it from the tree. I was just checking it. I didn't think there'd be anything in it. Let's give him a check. Oh, you're kidding, he is. There's one to the tally. We'll get him in a crab cuff. Hee hee. Well, there's 3 from 1 pot. You gotta love that. That's why I like these big tides before the moon. This fella in the pot's still too little, so we'll chuck him back here. He'll probably be in it tomorrow because I ain't moving it now after getting 3 legals out of it. We'll tie him back off to this tree. I think we will do that. Alright, we might try the 3rd pot now. Alrighty. Tide is rushing, which should get them moving. I'm going to untie this just in case there's crabs. And I don't want to get stuck. I can always tie it back up. I can always tie him back up. There's another one, but that one looks like a floater. So I'll show you what I mean by a floater. He might be a little bit too small anyway. He looks alright. Alright, so floaters are empty crabs. Have usually just shed their shells. Now we got 2 smallies in there. Actually, I think they're all small. They can all go back. Yep, they're all too small. That's the beauty of this crab measure. Sorts them, measures them, gets rid of them. This is the fella here that I was saying, he'll be empty. He's missing a swimmer, he can go back. Go on, buddy. See you, bud. Alright, we'll get that pot back in and I'll go to the next. Alright, let's boost it up to the last pot, muddy gutter. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Holy mackerel, there's another 2. Look at the size of that fella. 2, 1, 2, and there's 2 little ones. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Get them sorted and into the trusty Crab King cuffs. Always getting it wrong. I say it the wrong way around. That's all right. Get that on these big jobs, boys. There's the two legals. Oh, he got out. That's all right. We'll fight him. That's a deformed crab if I've ever seen one, but he's a good crab. He has been in the wars, this fella. Stay there, buddy. Don't climb out. Don't climb out. Stay there. All right, boys and girls, let's stack them. What do we get? 5 for the day. I think that's the same as last week. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Some really nice crabs amongst them, actually. This fella here, he's a beauty. So I'll get them nicely sorted in here. Get their tail on them. Have a go at that, boys. Hey, can't complain about that for an afternoon. Well, not even an afternoon, it's only lunchtime. Look at that. That is bowler. Well deserved, very well deserved. Cheers. It's going to rain. I'll see you when we're doing it. Well, it is early morning. We got the OG captain back in the boat and we're going to check these pots. We got this one here in Muddy Gutter. We'll give a look first, you'll the drive and I'll pull it. We'll see how we went on the overnight soakies. I got 2 out of this pot yesterday after, well, I thought it was 2 hours, it wasn't even an hour and a half, so hopefully some more came along. He got him. I see crabs. I see one legal, only one legal I think, but there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crabs in there, all bucks by the looks, which is good. I'll get them in this bucket and we'll see what we can do with them. Wait. Is there even a legal? I think you're the only one that's a possible, buddy. What's that measure in the white other side of the sounder? Nah, here in the white thing. I think that's the only legal one. If he's even legal. Come on. Empty. Empty. He is legal, but listen. See, I can put, you push in there or you push in on his 6-pack, he's softer, so that fella can go back, and all his buddies. They're all bucks. But no legalies in that pot. That's all right. We'll go to the next. Righty, coming up to pot number 2. Let us see what we can do. Gonna have to go back. Oh, might get it over it. Little, oh, one nipper. I don't know. He might be alright. He's rusty. He's a rusty fella. He'll be legal. Easily. You can just go in here for now, buddy. Oh, one legal crab in the boat. Ugh. Let's see how this one did. Oh, that's a decent one. That's a decent one. Oh, that'll make 2 for the day. Oh, maybe. Nope, it's too little. Before all that comes and wets our asses. See us on the next one. Well, not a very successful mission this morning, but that's alright. Still got one extra crab and had fun with the old boy, got him out of the house, so it was worth it. The crabs are always just a bonus. But I'll do a little catch and cook when I get home and show you how I like to do it. Got to get some salt water while I'm here. I've got some buckets. It's another tip, if you've caught crabs in the system, take some nice salt water from there. Saves you making it to boil them, and I reckon they always taste a bit better. So just reversing this trailer back while I'm doing so. This is the giveaway going at the moment. Alright, so like I was saying before my GoPro died, I am running this giveaway at the moment. 5 Crab King crab cuffs. As you've seen in the last video and today's video, they are worth their weight in gold. So there's a 5-pack there that I'm giving away. I'm going to draw it on the 1st of December, Christmas tree day. But I'm back home here now with my barramundi, just a 1,000 litre IBC, and I've put a bit of perspex in the front with your filter and bubbler and whatnot. But here is some of the herring from yesterday. Look at the size, look at how many herring I got. Unbelievable. One calf, but watch these maniacs. They don't mess about. Yeah, bud. Come back over here so I can see you a bit better. Oof. Still makes you jump even though you know they're coming. You greedy today. Here, Uni. So one of their names is Unicorn and one of their names is Buster. You can guess who named them. I have a boy and a girl, so listen to that buff. You gotta love that. You gotta love that sound. Come on, don't play. Yeah, bullhead. Come on, a couple left. Big feed today, and you don't get fed until Monday. Have a day off tomorrow. Oh, that's a good herring, that one. Yeah, you want that one, don't you? Alright, lucky last. Quick, lucky last. Come up, Buster. Alright, and that is my pet barramundi. The glass needs a bit of a clean at the moment, but that's alright. They love it, and they are growing nicely. Probably about 60 centimeters at the moment. But yeah, back to the draw. All you got to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and comment on the video, and I'm going to pick one of my favourite comments out of the last 2 videos on the 1st of December, and I'll get in touch with the winner. So yeah, but I'll cook them crabs up and I'll show you how I like to do it. I like to clean them, halve them in the salt water from the creek that I caught them, and they will be mint. I'm getting the family over for the 6 crabs. I'm not going to eat them all, so might as well share them around. I'll see you then. Alrighty, we are back home. We have our crabs. There's still one in the boat that I'll grab out shortly. We've already put one bit of water in the pot. I'll put a bit more in. I like to go to just below that line for about 6 crabs. And then what I do, I halve them, clean them, and then I put them in that water and it gets rid of all the guts and whatnot. So I'll show you how to quickly do that. We'll go to this fella first. So just want to unwrap him from the crab cuff, of course. He's asleep, he's been on ice. So then all you got to do, if you can't get your finger under there, a little trick, get his little thing, pull that up. Then what I do, I grab his swimmer just below that. You can usually get your thumb in there and that'll rip the carapace off just like that. So that's halved the crab there. Discard that into my empty bucket. Get rid of the lungs. Get rid of what I like to call his face. Rip that off, rip his other side off. Get rid of the lungs again. On the other side, clean that all out. Then you just want to go inwards, outwards, snap him in half, and then I just like to flick as much of that out as I can, grab out all that. If you don't like it, a lot of people like it, the kids will be eating this, so I get rid of it. It's going to be a family night. I'm just going to cook them today, put them on ice, and they'll be ready for the barbecue tomorrow. So that is a nice clean crab. He goes into that salt water, has a little bath. Before I keep cleaning these, I'm going to light that because it takes a while to boil the water. Yep, it's already on. I'll get the Mrs. Lighter and I'll be... Right, before I keep going with this, I'm going to light the water so it starts boiling. So, turn your gas on, get your lighter up in there. And she's a goer. Turn him all the way on. And Bob is your uncle. That'll be boiling in about 5 to 10 minutes. Put the lid on him while I sort the rest of these crabs. I'll quickly do one more on camera. And then I'll do the rest and we'll get them cooking, eh? So snap a little bit of his leg off. Don't know where I put, I usually only do it once, but I don't know where I just put that other one because I walked away. Now grab him on that swimmer, pull down, rip his head off, straight in the bucket, rip his face off, Rip his other side of his face off. Get rid of the rest of the lungs that didn't come off with the carapace. The more you do this, you'll just find the joints, and you'll just get quicker and quicker at it the more you do it. But yeah, and like I said, inwards, outwards, in half, flick, 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 and that side is perfect. A little bit of leftover gunk in there, so we'll get rid of that. One more flick, and beautiful. The rest of that will come out in the water. No worries, I'll keep going, wait for that water to boil, and I'll come back to you when it's all ready. All right, there you have it. 6 nice clean crabs. Just gonna clean the crab cups up. Oh, look at that, ready for next trip. There's all the waste. I'll freeze that up and use it for burley. So you're just cleaning that up. And now what I'll do, what I like to do while I'm waiting for the water to boil, I'll clean this esky out and I'll make a saltwater slurry in here. So as soon as they're finished cooking, I can put them in the saltwater slurry. It just separates the meat from the shell, makes it a lot easier to peel. So I'll come back to you as soon as this is boiling and we'll get the show on the road. All right, for your ice slurry, hey, have a go. Crab kick. Just, you want to get a full bag of ice, nice sprinkle of salt on top, and then you don't need a lot, just a little bit of water, just to cover the ice on the bottom, get it moving. Alright, that's the perfect ice slurry for when them crabs are ready. And I've got another bag in there, so I'll put the crabs in, all halves in there, and then I'll get another bag and tip it on top, and they will be lovely. Perfecto. I wish I knew the number of crabs that this pot has cooked. But if you do go crabbing a lot, invest in one of these cookers. Water boils in no time, doesn't use as much gas because of the way they're set up. And this is a keg that me dad and uncle got made. It's just cut in half and they got a basket for it, so you just put your crabs in there, drop them straight in, pull them straight out, works a treat. It's only been 3 minutes since I've done that. Just clean them and it's nearly boiling, so I'll put them in any minute and we will be cooking the crab. Alrighty, she is just about boiling, so I will get the crabs out of their nice saltwater bath, all halved up, nice and clean, as you can see. Lovely. There's 6 crabs in here, all in half, so there'll be 12 pieces. I passed school, at least primary school. Alright, that's all of them. Beautiful. Now let's see how this is going. Oh, she's close. Another minute or two and she will be ready and they will go in. All that cold water can drain off them, which will keep the water get back to the boil quicker, and we will chuck them in. I'll get back to you. I forgot to film dropping them in. The water was boiling, but now what you want to do, make sure they're all pretty much submerged. Whatever's not will steam. Wait for it. Now this is very important. Very, very important. Wait for it to come back to the boil and then 12 minutes. Wait for it, after you put the crabs in, wait for it to come back to the boil, then 12 minutes. Pull them out straight in the ice slurry. Perfectly cooked crabs every single time. So it might be 14-15 minutes from now, but 12 minutes once it comes back to the boil. So keep an eye on it. As soon as it comes back, jump on there, put your timer on, and Bob's your uncle. Beautiful crabs. Oh, you know what that sound means. They're ready. Let's have a look at them. Let's have a gaze at them. Oh yeah, baby. Look at that. Now, all we got to do, simple as this. The beauty of having the right equipment for the right job. Put that down there for 1 second. Open your esky up. Now you do want 2 gloves for this because you need to hold the handle and you need to tip the bottom. So, I hope yous are in screen. They're in. Now we get our tongs. Give them a good stir up. I got my other bag of ice ready here. Them crabs will be perfect. Getting ready for another seafood night. Can't wait. I will roll on some clips from the last seafood night. I'm also on my way to see Gordon to go get some more prawnies. So I might see yous over there. If not, I'll see yous on the next video, eh? Hope yous enjoyed it.
It's a good idea though. And
the best seafood shop in town. Get over here and get some crab.
Plastic.
Some crab prawnies.
Hook on the back.
Oh, a couple of kilos of king prawns. Straight from the best. And then we went and spent the money we probably shouldn't have next door at Taco World. The kids got new shirts, Currie got a new shirt, and I even bought some Lewis. Lovely, lovely.
Alright, Connor, it's cold time.
Oh, that's a bit of a tournament. Hey, so we got an elbow slapper. Oh. Hey. That's pretty well the front. Oh.
Yeah. I suppose that's the best way to go, with a chucking in the deep end there a lot of the time. It's just like trauma.
They do
This is trauma.
Western Australia and down south.
Yeah, so we're just exposing it, giving it a
Different animals. They look like the same. No, that's the painted crayon. No, yeah. They're obviously meat eaters down there.
Show me a better seafood night.